What is up, everyone? The King of Bong Style, Jojo Valvano here. I'm solo doing AEW All Out 2021 review, plus Dynamite preview as well. Was supposed to be here last night, but my Wi-Fi was messing up, so I'm doing it today, or this morning. But we're going to jump into the first match, which this show was from Chicago, Illinois. Very fun show. Eddie Kingston versus Miro for the TNT Championship started the show off, and this was awesome. I loved this match. Eddie Kingston was so over in this like Chicago blew the roof off for this dude, Eddie Kingston. And he had the D's nuts chants. Like I heard D's nuts. Like Eddie Kingston's gold. This was awesome. But I am glad that Miro took the win and beat Eddie, which was kind of a weird ending because like they were both like near the referee and then Miro low blowed him, kicks him in the face, 1, 2, 3. Kind of botchy finish, but overall, I did enjoy this match. Eddie Kingston, Miro, the TNT title at this time was awesome. Loved this match. I do believe the right winner won. Eddie Kingston's great, but I love Miro. Gotta love Miro. So that was a fun match to start the show off. Very, very good. Eddie Kingston's over as hell. Miro's a monster. Loved it. So that was fun. Next match was Jon Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima, and this was hard hitting. Like these two guys went at it, like literally went at it. And like Moxley's great. I've always been a Dean Ambrose fan, but when he first came to AEW, I didn't know what to know really because I didn't know much about Moxley, but this dude's crazy. This dude is wild. I like him better as Jon Moxley than Dean Ambrose. But this match was good. This match was awesome, actually. Moxley looked great. I might botch his name. Satoshi looked awesome. Fun little match. The crowd was into it. Moxley wins. And then Suzuki shows up. Minoru Suzuki showed up, and the place erupted. They were singing his song. This dude's over. Like, this was really the first time I seen him. And I remember like seeing the Chicago crowd just erupt the minute his music turned on. The minute you heard that music, place exploded. Like it was awesome. Mox and Suzuki had a brawl. They would start punching each other, slapping each other. The crowd's just going on fire. Like it was awesome. Very much enjoyed that. So Moxley got the win, and he got to have a moment with Suzuki right after. It was awesome. Gotta love it. What's up, brother? What's up, Bobby? Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker for the AEW Women's Championship was next, and this was really good as well. This was probably one of my favorite women's matches of AEW, honestly, because Britt Baker, Chris Statlander, two of my favorites, they put on a show. Like, this was very, very good. There was times I thought Chris Statlander was taking that championship. There was a part where she was getting yelled at by Orange to get back in the ring. He was just screaming, like, get in the ring! And she jumped in the ring. And then, like, this was good. Like, I really, really enjoyed this match. Very fun. Britt Baker wins in the end, which kind of figured. She just won the title at this time, so I kind of figured that. But this was a really good match. If you guys haven't seen Baker versus Statlander for the women's title, go watch it. Such a good match, honestly. But Britt Baker does retain the championship. And then we go into an Andrade promo where he's basically being asked if he left, or because Pac had travel issues, and the manager was asking Andrade if it was any of his, if he did it. He said no, and they made an announce that it'll be Pac versus Andrade at Rampage that coming week, which was really good. Andrade is very, very good. Pac is a bastard. Gotta love him. I wish this match would have been on the pay-per-view, but I did see the Rampage that week at this time, and it was a really, really good match. So I wish Andrade and Pac got the show, but it is what it is. It was still a really, really good match. And now we get into the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team Championships in a steel cage. What can I say about this match? This was epic. These guys went at it. There was freaking thumbtacks. I believe Penta got kicked in the face with thumbtacks. Ray Phoenix got kicked in the face with thumbtacks. Matt Jackson was literally licking the shoe with thumbtacks on it. The dude's crazy. Like this match was so good, so bloody. I remember watching this live, and I literally thought the Lucha Brothers were losing, and I was so like I remember when the Young Bucks kicked them, and I thought it was over, and luckily Penta got the save and broke it up, but then like Ray Phoenix goes up on the cage, jumps off, and then they do their finisher, and they get the 3 count and win the championships. And this Chicago crowd erupted. Like, I mean, erupted for this win. Lucha Brothers are so good. Young Bucks are so good. Like, this was an awesome steel cage match. Still one of my personal favorites because they did so much in this. This was awesome. Absolutely loved this match. Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks, they work so good together. It's crazy. But yeah, this was a very, very fun steel cage, and the Lucha Brothers win the titles. Penta got to celebrate with his daughters and family, so it was a great moment. And then he celebrates with his brother. I love this. Very, very fun steel cage match. Lucha Brothers, Young Bucks stole the show. Absolutely loved it. I don't know what else to say about this steel cage match. It was so, so, so good. Like, seriously. What's up, JoJo? Wasn't expecting an early episode. Yeah, me and my brother were supposed to do it last night, but my Wi-Fi was messing up, and I had to reset it. Hopefully you guys are hearing me better, because on Monday I know it wasn't all that good. But, yeah, so we're going to jump into the next match, which was the AEW Casino Women's Battle Royal. And this was actually very good. Like, I was kind of shocked. I thought this was going to be a botch fest at some point, but this was actually really, really good. Like, this Chicago crowd was fully behind Sky Blue. When she got eliminated, the place booed. Like, there was a lot of good parts in this. Ruby Soho debuting made me mark out. That was my pick from the beginning, way before the show even started. I wanted Ruby. There was a lot of rumors about Ruby debuting, and it was the perfect time, I honestly believe. Ruby Soho is so great, and I wish she would have been booked a lot better. She's doing a little bit better now. But at this time, yeah, like she won this Battle Royal and then went really nowhere after losing to Britt Baker. But this women's Battle Royal was actually really, really good. We had, what's her name? I forgot what her name is, but she was dominating a lot of the parts of the matches. And then, what's her name? Now it just went out of my head. My bad. Hold on. Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa teamed up against, I forgot what's her name, but eliminated her to get her out, the biggest woman of the match. And then it was down to these two, and the crowd was behind both. They wanted Ruby, they wanted Thunder, they wanted Ruby, they wanted Thunder. I wanted Ruby or Thunder. I was fine, but Ruby ended up winning the match, and she looked so shocked and happy and just happy. Like, it was awesome. I love this. I wish they would have done more, but they're doing a little bit more now. Hopefully it leads to something better. But this Casino Women's Battle Royal was awesome. I very, very much enjoyed this. Probably one of the better women's casino battle royals that I've seen in AEW. But it really was good. I honestly enjoyed it. Thank you, Ruby. Gotcha. Sounds good on my end. All right, brother. Appreciate that. But our next match is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, taking on the greatest of all time, Chris Jericho. And MJF actually beat Chris Jericho, and Aubrey Edwards actually had to reverse it because he had his foot on the ropes. I was celebrating when he beat him. I was like, yes, 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 yes. And then the stupid ref had to show back up and then said, reverse this match, make this match restart. And then Jericho gets the win, taps out MJF. It was a fun little match. I enjoyed it. I was so happy MJF won. I know Chris Jericho's career didn't have to end. He's done so much, but I really wanted MJF to end it in a way because the dude's such a great heel. It would have been nuclear heat if he did that. But Jericho ends up tapping him out. MJF wins. Jericho wins. They both won in peace in this match, even though Jericho did actually win. But MJF won too. He did get the victory. It was for a second or two, but he did get the victory. Good little match. Chris Jericho keeps his career going. The Inner Circle comes in to celebrate with him, which was a good moment. And then we get into CM Punk's first match back in a wrestling ring in 7 years against Darby Allin in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. And this place was pro-Punk. Pro-CM Punk. Like, there was a few Darby Allin chants, but it was mainly CM Punk. And this was another really, really good match. I actually enjoyed this. Punk looked awesome in his match back. Darby looked great. There was a Punk, or Darby went to do something, and Punk caught him into the GTS for the victory, which was clean. Absolutely loved the GTS. Darby sold it so perfectly. I look at selling too, not just the matches. I look at selling, how they sell the match or the move, and Darby sold that GTS so good for the victory. And then Sting comes out to, they hug it out. Darby and Punk hug it out. Sting and Punk shake hands. I really want to see a Sting versus CM Punk match. Like, I think that would be really, really fun, honestly. Like, I really do. But CM Punk did win in the end, beat Darby. Very fun match. This was awesome. I enjoyed it. Our next match was something I didn't really care. Paul White versus QT Marshall. I don't know why this was on here. I'm going to go right through this match. I didn't care. Big Show won. Paul White won. Who cares? This shouldn't have been on the show. This was a bathroom break. I know, I get you have to have a bathroom break in a way, but I wouldn't have done that. Like, I really would have not done that. But our main event was Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. And this, for Christian Cage being a little bit older, this was actually a fun main event. Like, these guys tore it up in this building in Chicago, Illinois. The place erupted. It was great. There was times I thought Christian was about to win the World Championship with the freaking what his finisher he did. Kenny kicked out. The Good Brothers show up and attacked him. Christian goes up to do the, what's his finisher? Forgot what his finisher was.
What up, G?
What up, man?
Just woke up. Be honest with you, I just seen that you were live, and I was like, oh, well, I was like, I could answer his text, I could, or I could pop up at a least expected time.
I'm about done with the show almost, though.
Yeah, I know. I just heard you talk about CM Punk and Darby Allin. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then I was like, also my fault, because I was up at 7:30, but then I fell back asleep. And then I was like, yeah, fuck. And then I seen your text when I re-woke up. So that's personal on me. Do not really, not really sure on what else to say on that one.
I can't really be here long, brother. That's the only thing. That's kind of why I did a shorter video.
Well, shit, I was waiting for you last night, but then your internet thing or majigger wasn't working.
Yeah. It really pissed me off, to be honest.
But if it was anything like here, you probably had a bad rainstorm. That's what happened to us last night.
It wasn't no rainstorm. It's just the Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Now, I will be honest with you, bro. I came in at this one point because I just seen you talking about Darby and Punk, and I will tell you this though. This is the one match I want to talk to you about because this was CM Punk's return match after 7 years. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really, really enjoyed this. But did you notice one thing though?
What?
Darby carried the match.
That's a lie. No, he did not. I watched the match, bro.
CM Punk did good. CM Punk did really good.
Darby did not carry this match. No, he did not.
He sold like a pro, bro.
CM Punk sold this match too. This was his first match back in 7 years. Like, you can't expect the guy to be absolutely gold in the ring.
Oh, no, and I didn't expect him to be honest with you. I didn't expect him to be as good as he was. I'm just saying that I thought from my perspective, watching the match, I was like, okay, CM Punk definitely has ring rust to shake off. but I didn't think it was a bad match. I just, you know, sometimes like you can tell like when he's kind of all right. Give me this first 5 minutes of the match. He's kind of really sinking his feet into the pool. It's not even till about I'm a little bit past 10 minutes that CM Punk really starts going. Now, when he starts going, CM Punk is as good as he ever was.
Yeah, I agree to that, but I'm not gonna say that Punk was the least good in that ring. Like Darby looked awesome, but Punk looked good too. And that's not just me being a Punk mark. Like that's the truth. I watched the match multiple times, and I've seen moves that Punk did that looked absolutely clean, like the GTS that he did, and
Oh, that was a move.
Darby sold it perfectly.
And like CM Punk still got it. That's just the one thing I noticed. It just took about that first 5 or 6 minutes for him to really get going. But when he got going, he was fine. It's kind of like being readjusted. Like if you hadn't rode a bike in a few years, I imagine. Like you know, they say once you learn, you never forget. But sometimes it takes a little bit to get going again.
Yeah, but I did talk about Christian and Omega. The best part of the whole show, honestly, was the debuts of Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson.
I remember that. I fucking remember that, bro. Because I remember with Adam Cole, you freaked the fuck out. More so with Brian, but you were really fucking happy Adam was there, and I told you too. I remember I was like, I don't know how Brian's gonna do in AEW because of his neck, but I was like, Adam Cole's gonna be the champion.
Yeah, honestly, I was fine. I thought one of them was debuting. I didn't think both of them were. But when I seen Adam Cole's music go off, I'm like, what? I literally remember screaming. I remember screaming. My friend Austin was here. You know Austin.
Yep.
He was legit sitting in my not my kitchen, my freaking living room with my father, and they didn't know who it really was. All I heard was it's all about the boom, and I seen Adam Cole's name, and I literally marked out jumping. I jumped up so high, I almost hit the roof.
Same, but it was the end of the night with Brian coming out. I couldn't fucking believe it, and you heard that whole fucking place go, yes, 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 yes.
Like the minute I heard that, I was like, "What?" Like that Chicago crowd's lucky they got to witness all this. Ruby Soho debuting, which was awesome. That crowd erupted for that.
Bro, that place gave her a standing ovation. They wanted her.
I wanted her too, bro. She was my pick to be that Joker, and I was so happy I got that because, like, when it was 10 seconds before she came out, all you heard was Ruby, Ruby,
Ruby, Ruby, destination. Oh no, Ruby, 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 so but man, I just there's a few moments I can tell you off the top of my head. I'm barely awake, so bear with me. But I remember for a fact because I remember you saying whoa, whoa, whoa. I remember you were so happy about Ruby Soho being the Joker and winning that match. Everybody lost their fucking shit.
Guy Blue did great though too, man. Like that crowd was fully behind her, even though she was Chicago.
Well, bro, that's the hometown girl, and I don't blame any crowd that loses their mind over Sky Blue. I'm that crowd.
Honestly, bro, I said this, and I'm being honest. I thought that battle royal was really good, and normally they're not good.
I agree. I agree. You know I don't like the battle royals. That was really fucking good.
Like they put on a great showing, and Thunder Rosa being the final with Ruby Soho was awesome. Who was the third person? It was
third to last or the third to come out?
Yeah, no, the third to last, the bigger one that they had to throw out. I forgot who she was.
I want to say I thought it was Nyla because
not Nyla Rose. That's who it is. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, she actually looked really good in this match too, and then she got eliminated. Thankfully.
True, but it was that finals between fucking Thunder Rosa and Ruby Soho. they kicked each other's ass in the end. That was going to go either way, and I honestly thought Thunder Rosa was going to beat Ruby. But when fucking Ruby ends up winning, bro, that fucking place just fucking erupts.
Are you off today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, my bad, because if I would have known you were off, I would have waited for you.
Oh, you're all good, man. Like I said, I was gonna ask you about it when I first got up at 7:30, but then I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I fell back asleep for an hour and a half.
You're
And then I
good.
wake up and you were going live, and I was like, fuck, maybe I can surprise them and catch it.
Well, at least you're here. That's all that matters.
True.
I just didn't know you were off. I would have waited, honestly.
Oh yeah, you're all good. I'm also off. So I'm off Sunday this week too. I got Sunday off so we could talk about pay-per-view.
Hell yeah, all out day. That's gotta be
Yeah,
the best day to have all. Or
and
best day to have all out. Oh my. Best day
all
to be
in.
off, not all out.
I agree, but bro, I'd rather be off on All Out or in this case All In, man, because this pay-per-view
All in.
kick ass.
I meant to all in.
So tonight's the go home show.
Yes.
Do you have any expectations on this show, bro?
I have the card for the show, and I'm gonna run through it really quick, and then I'll give my thoughts on it.
Okay.
Because Ray Phoenix is actually not gonna be in the show no more, I guess, because of visa issues. I heard.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Fightful reported that Ray Phoenix is no longer in the match.
That's bro, no.
And Tony also said it too on a podcast he was on last night or yesterday.
So do you leave that as a mystery spot? Who would replace him, or?
Yeah, but I don't want it to be Santana or Ortiz. I think they need to be on the other side. Unless if two guys get taken off the other side, then okay. But I don't want 1-1 against each other.
I agree. I think with this, you're going to have to find out something to do because and I've seen it with my Aunt Sherry from when her visa was up. You know, when you're granted a work visa, like in the U.S. and shit, I know like it has expiration on it, and that can send you back. I'm not really sure how it works because they're going to London. So I'm not sure what it's like if you have a visa going into another country that's not the U.S. But
I know it's for sure visa.
But I know they're a pain in the ass to go through. So that sucks. But I'm kind of hoping, bro, that Santana and Ortiz will be on the other side, and maybe try it. Like honestly,
Chris Hero. Why do I keep saying heel? Chris Hero. That's who it is.
There you go.
I don't know why I keep saying Chris Heel.
If Chris Hero showed up, that would be bad fucking ass, bro. Like, that was one of the things that always pissed me off about the black and gold NXT. Yeah. I love Cassius Ohno.
Oh,
no. Like, bro, he fucking kicked ass, man. And he never got the push I thought he deserved. And so, I would love to see him come to AEW. I just don't want, once again, and this is what happened with NXT, I don't want there to be so much talent, he gets lost in the shuffle.
I agree. Ray's supposed to be facing Moxley tonight, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, see, and this is where I wonder, because like I said, I know how visas work as far as like, if you have a work visa, as long as you have a job, you're good. But also, there's an application process to it, and there is an expiration on it, and then you have to get it renewed and all that shit. So that's just from from being here. I don't know what it's like, for a whole other country. But I have to imagine, it's a pain in the ass. Like I said, there's a process to it. So I'm hoping that this doesn't affect tonight. And if anything on the show, maybe you have Ray Phoenix choose who he wants to replace him.
True. We also have Sky Blue versus Ruby Soho, which will be a fun little match. I'm actually looking forward to this. I got Ruby.
I got Ruby too. But man, I really think this could be a good match. Hell yeah.
I wouldn't mind Sky Blue winning, but I know it's not happening.
Yeah, not this close to All In now.
A match that's kind of weird to me. We have the Hardy Boys challenging Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor Championship, which I don't know where the hell this came out of.
Why?
I don't know. It's on the card for some reason. I don't know why it's happening. Could it be a great match? Sure, but
Yeah.
why are the Hardy Boys on a title shot when they just lost last week, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Jeff
match.
Hardy lost. So like, why
Yeah.
this random shit they keep doing? I don't
I
get it.
I honestly think it was just to do something. Which honestly, you know that 0 Hour is gonna have Aussie Open versus
MJF.
better than you, baby. And so it's kind of like, all right, well, we know the Hardys are not gonna win, so I don't know. I don't like matches when it's that predictable.
We also have Swerve and AR Fox taking on Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, which this should be a fun little tag match. Honestly,
This will be match of the night.
Honestly, I want Darby to win tonight and let Swerve get the win in the pay-per-view. If that's how it's going to be, let Swerve get the big one.
I agree, but if it helps you here and you notice, because it's just a pattern in wrestling, whoever wins tonight will lose on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, so let Darby win tonight, and then Sting. What if Sting and Darby break up on Sunday, and one of them turns heel? Would you be okay with that?
I think that'd be badass, actually. And like, what if Sting was the reason they lost, and then Darby beats the shit out of him?
Oh, see, I could see that because then
And
Sting
then
gets his final match,
and Sting's final match would be at All Out
or Full Gear. We wait a couple months.
Yeah, may as well. So maybe you can get a match with them at All Out and Full Gear.
All Out, Darby is facing Luchasaurus. That's where I would have Sting turn heel, if anything.
Oh, no, never mind. I don't want to do it then. I don't want Sting as the heel.
Yeah, well, maybe Darby attacks him because he thinks Sting screwed him over or something like that.
See, and if that's how we do it, then that's fine. Then have the match on Full Gear. But honestly, I think like if you're going to retire Sting, you have to do Darby Sting 1-on-1, and then at the end of the match, have Sting pass the torch to Darby.
I would 100% do that, honestly. Jack Perry is also retiring the FTW Championship tonight, which I don't believe is happening.
Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Jack.
Hook is showing up.
Fuck you, Jack.
He's going to challenge him for All Out, and that's when the title match is going to... He ain't retiring that title. I truly don't believe it. It could happen, but I don't see it.
Well, bro, let me ask you this. Would you be a fan if that match happened? Hook versus old Darby.
I think not Darby.
Jungle Boy.
Yeah. Jack Perry. It's not Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is gone and buried.
Just like EC3's WWE run.
Oh yeah, he was using he was spraying shit, and people were looking at him like, "What the hell are you doing? Spraying the bottle."
Yeah, I know it. It was terrible, man. Moxley, after he left, really fucked that whole shit up.
Where is EC1 and 2 at? That fucked it all up right there.
Oh, and the whole Omega taking the belts for that little bit of time was golden. Kind of miss him being the main guy. Saying, Kenny Omega as the belt collector fucking kicked ass. And honestly, that's when I'd honestly tell you that's when he was delivering his best matches. Fucking look at Brian versus Kenny for the world title. Fucking incredible. It did not have a conclusion. And you want to know something crazy? I don't think we've got a one-on-one match between Kenny and Brian since.
We haven't. It's been that one match, and they never got another one. Imagine that at freaking All In, bro. If that was the match. Oh.
That would be fucking phenomenal.
Oh. Goosebumps on my arms already.
Because think about that, bro. There was never a winner or a loser distinctively.
But nobody lost, nobody won.
And what up? What up, H Parts? How you doing, bro?
Don't have a fart attack. What's up, Flip Mode?
And what up, guys? What up, bro? And today is my son's birthday. Could y'all give Dixon Mayes a shout out? He's a big fan on the show. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dixon.
And thank you so much for being a fan. We appreciate you, brother. I hope you're having a great day. Happy birthday, man.
Happy
And
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to
you.
you. Happy birthday, dear Dixon. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, honestly, I'm really hoping because Adam Cole and MJF are having interviews on their own tonight. And I think they're both going to deliver. But, like, what are we going to get?
I'm telling you what's going to happen at 0 hour. One of them's betraying the other. That's how they're going to lose the tag title.
Dude, I want it to be – I really want it to be the ending of the night. I want MJF to be about to win. Roddy interferes. He pushes him off. Cole hits him with the belt and wins the championship. Like, that's truly how I would book this. I love MJF, but –
and I agree, but I'm afraid I've got some bad news. It's not going down that way, pal.
It's going to be MJF.
It's going to be MJF, and I promise you, something is happening in that tag match. There is no reason on God's green earth to me why you would have them on the pre-show and on the main event if that pre-show match was not to do something that affects the main event.
Or maybe it just leads to it. Like, maybe they get really pissed off at each other and start pushing each other and then walk away, and then the main event is where it really happens. Something like that. Or you could be right. You could be right. For all I know.
Bro, I don't think that was his son. I just got it. I just fucking got it. All I can say is
Brandon? I don't know what just happened to Brandon. He just did. Oh, there he's back. Brandon, you there? I might be stupid a little because I have to wait and see what he says because I didn't get it. I honestly thought it was a birthday, but gonna give Brandon a second. Hopefully he comes back.
what the fuck? All right, but now hold on.
Explain
You
this,
see
man,
it?
because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All right, bro. All right, you got to split up the words. Split up the words, bro. All right, split up X and on, and then split up ma and yes. Bro, if you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you.
What, Dixon? I don't.
Yes. All right, you're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it. Keep going. He's telling you Dixon my ass is not a son's name, bro.
Really? Really?
I didn't know it until fucking I wrote it back.
Flip mode, really? What the flying shit? I honestly thought it was his birthday.
I'm
How was I
laughing
supposed
right
to know?
now. Bro, you know you're dealing with potheads, bro. Oh,
I don't do this. I don't know this shit like this. Dixon, what the fuck?
Oh man, Joe, how long were you trying to figure that one out?
Dude, it was taking me a second. I'm looking at the freaking message and I'm like, what is he? I'm like, oh my gosh.
I clipped it.
Gosh.
Oh, that's great.
That's funny, man. You got me. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know.
Oh, same. I didn't
That
fucking
was his
know
birthday.
until I really thought about it. Oh, that's hilarious. You know what? Fuck, hit for that one. That one was funny.
Now I'm looking at that first message where he said, "Today is my son's birthday. Could y'all give Dixon my ass a shit?" That's all I'm thinking. This guy, bro. What is with these people? Flip mode. This is the first time I've seen flip mode in here. Welcome to our thing where you guys kill us.
God damn it,
Shit.
Joe. You made me fucking laugh.
It's me vacant undercover. Oh my gosh.
What up, Vacant? How you doing, brother? Man,
Flip mode. That's funny.
he's undercover. What up, Flip Mode?
I'm dead, man. I am dead. I don't know how I didn't think that.
Bro, I couldn't unfucking see it. I was like, I could be wrong here, and I might just have a fucked up mind. But I think he meant something by this.
Shit, man. Flip mode. Vacant, bro. You funny. You a funny son of a bitch.
That is true. That is true.
Sorry, I had to make y'all laugh. Don't be sorry, man. It was hilarious.
Oh, bro, I needed that, bro. But that just started my day in the most hilarious fucking way. That was great.
Honestly, though, I hope tonight's show for Dynamite. I hope they deliver. I hope it's a very fun go home show and it makes you more excited for All In on Sunday. Because you guys got to remember, it's 1 p.m. It's not at nighttime. It's 1 p.m. for me. It's 12 for you and wherever else you guys are on the world. Make sure you join 1 p.m., 12 p.m. Not nighttime. This is not a nighttime pay-per-view for the first time. It is a date or a morning-ish pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Basically a midday pay-per-view for me.
That's right. It's going to be early afternoon for me. The show will probably end at 6 o'clock at night.
Which is good for me because then we can jump right onto the show.
That is true. We'll both be home. It's going to be great. What? Smartest thing I ever did was get Sunday off. What?
You deserve it. And now
you deserve it. Oh, man. Holy shit. Well, we just went from the flip side of things to Vacant. What up? How y'all been? No, I've been good, brother. You know, it's crazy, man. I'm sure there's somebody trying to pretend to be you. I was like, wait, what? Crazy, man, crazy. And but I've been doing good, bro. I hope you're doing good. And who's this pretending to be me? Dum-bum.
You gotta know, bro. We get people like that too randomly. We had the one-shot killers in our podcast once.
Yeah, that guy was a dick. But you know, Vacant, it might be your
Did you just say that?
Oh
my gosh, he just said that. You crack me up, Brandon.
I don't know why that one fucking popped out.
Well, technically, I am nobody. I'm Vacant. Shit.
Well, that's not true. You're not nobody. Bro, I'm sure you're like John Cena's distant cousin.
Because you ain't seen him. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, shit. No, shit.
I'm not even high, bro, and I'm laughing my ass off.
Well, bro, you should be high.
I ain't got any. I gotta wait for a couple more days. It's one of those weeks.
I feel that, bro. I feel that. Shit, if it was not literally for somebody saying, hey, I don't like the flavor, here you go, I wouldn't have shit.
Honestly, those are good, though.
Oh, absolutely. Like, bro, it's just kind of crazy. The pen hit's like a fucking banger. But just imagine, like, one of your friends going up to you, man, and said, hey, I don't like this. You want it?
I'd be like, hell yeah. I just like bongs. I'm a bong.
Oh, Sam. I prefer weed and wax. I just ain't got none. So, you know, you ever get like where you're down real low and you got and somebody's like, hey, here you go. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm like, yeah. And technically the body is a borrowed vessel. Therefore, I am nobody. That's true. That is true. But you're still somebody because you are not your body. All right. Here, this is why I honestly fucking hate so many people. They look at this and think that's what makes you you. It's not. Fucking, you are more than your body. The soul inside you is what drives the body. It's kind of like as if, like, let's say your body is your car, but the soul is your driver. So you are not your body, and your body actually doesn't mean shit. It's just what you use. It's the car that you use to get you where you're going and do the shit that you need it to do. So fucking to me, you are technically still somebody because you got a soul, and as long as you got a soul and a spirit inside of
You're
you,
somebody.
you're somebody. And when are you guys gonna stop by my 2K23 stream and pick part my show? Oh, I got you, bro. Shit, as soon as I get off here, I got you.
Just an
And,
ancient fart.
bro, you're not just an ancient fart. You're the ancient farts, bro. You're that fart that lingered so fucking long, 2,000 years later, we can still smell you.
I'm crying right now, bro.
Bro, you're that fart that when somebody fucks up the toilet and then
Oh
JoJo
my!
has to go brush his teeth afterwards.
You clogged it. Is that what you're basically saying?
No, what I'm saying is, bro, have you ever went to go brush your teeth or something and somebody just fucked up the bathroom?
But they also clogged it too by fucking up the bathroom.
Oh man, if they clog the toilet while you're trying to brush your teeth, that's just horrible. You got to look to the side of you, see their shit.
Big old. Dude, I hate that shit. Seriously. Oh my god.
Oh god, we should really do more early morning shows.
For real.
Oh god, my fart has been lingering as long as Vinkit has been in the Rumble, and about as long as our dad never coming back with the gallon of milk.
Oh my. You know Curtis Axel is still in the Royal Rumble. He never got eliminated. He never
Fuck
even got
Curtis
in the match.
Axel! What the fuck, bro? I seen Cody Rhodes get flopped over the top rope by Vinkit.
Yeah, no, but Curtis Axel in the 2015 Royal Rumble, he never got eliminated. He never even got in the match. Remember Eric Rowan attacked him?
Yeah, that's because Curtis Axel's a bitch.
Yeah, but he never got in the Rumble. He's been in there for freaking 7 years, something like that. I'm not the smartest with time. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! This one. Oh, he's a fart. He's a fart that sounds more violent than when Brandon coughs after taking a dab.
Oh, that's so true though, Brandon. You die on taking a hit, but you're like,
Bro, honestly, there have been some. When I tell you I cannot see, just imagine like losing your complete vision, like you can't see the room around you.
That's crazy. I've been smacked to the point where I couldn't move, but I've never been like yesterday. I was riding my bike in the sun. I couldn't see shit. That's the only time I couldn't see. But I've never like took a dab or something like that and said like I couldn't see. But I have gotten very sweaty and about fucking puked my guts up after. I had to sit right next to the fan.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is, but just imagine like just having like, all right, you can see the room, you take the hit, you cough, and then like literally your vision just starts to go.
Yeah, I've never really gotten to that. I want to get to that though to see how it feels.
And then with you, and I've said the story on that 1.5 gram dab, I felt the spirit inside my body.
Yeah,
That's the craziest fucking thing, bro. I don't know how to explain it to you other than this. My body was shaking very fucking fast, and my eyes had heat to them. That scared the shit out of me.
You could not get up, bro. You were sitting in the truck with Bruce, and I went into the store, and I literally forgot what I was doing. I sat there like,
oh yeah, I gave you my card so you could go pull money off, so we could get more wax from Bruce.
Yeah, and before we got so high when we went in, or before we left, and when he took us, I was literally I was sitting there like
same, bro. On the way there, because for some reason your house to the gas station was like 10, 20 minutes. Fucking, I remember staring out the window. I don't know if I was talking to you guys or not. I just remember staring out the window and the trees being the prettiest trees I had ever seen.
I'm telling you, man, wax is best.
I remember I gave you my card and I said, JoJo, I can't go in there right now. I need you to go in there, bro. And you were like, okay. And then you're like, what's your PIN? And I told you my PIN. And then I remember you came back out to the car.
Because I couldn't remember it.
And you're like, bro, what's your pin again? And so I told you again. And literally, it was kind of funny because I had the door open still. As you're walking back to the store, I can hear you saying the pin to yourself. And then you came
Literally,
back
bro,
out with
I had to. Like, as soon as I was walking in, I'm like, okay, this. Remember. Because the minute I will forget something, I'm not even kidding. Someone will tell me, and I'll walk away, and it goes right out of my brain. So I have to think about it.
Oh, it happens, bro. And then fucking, I remember when we got back to your house, we smoked again, and then I passed the fuck out in the chair.
Every time.
Hey, bro, every fucking time, bro. And I'll be honest with you, fuck it, I don't know what it was, man. That fucking wax was strong. I could not stay awake off that shit.
It was, bro.
And then fucking what was it? The next day, Austin came over and fucking.
No, it was the same day. The same day.
Wait, how much fucking wax did we smoke in one day?
A lot, bro. He came over with his own, and I gave him a fat rip, and then he gave you like a monster freaking hit about as big as Bruce's hit, and you're like, I remember you just sitting there like, not even moving, and I'm like, damn, dude, Austin, give me a hit like that, and because like Bruce will give you like a huge hit, and he'll make you feel it, and I felt that hit, and my body was dripping in sweat. I was dripping. My hair was sweating. I was literally dripping. My eyes were dripping. Everything was dripping in me. Like I was just high as shit.
I remember I did the 1.5 grams with Bruce,
Yeah,
and I did it. And I did it because I wanted to impress you guys. And so because I ain't seen you in 12 years, so I had to do something big. So fucking that was that one. I remember taking that hit. And then from there, I remember going to the store. I remember coming back to your house and doing another hit. And that time it was just me, you, and Bruce still.
Austin took us to the store, remember? That's how we got snacks.
That's right. We spent $60 on snacks.
Yeah, because he took us over before we smoked, and then we went to the store, and I was high as shit in the store trying to find something I wanted. You're like, grab anything, and I'm like, grab anything? That's a tough choice for a stoner.
Oh yeah, like I remember I had $60. I told you grab whatever you want, bro. So like you know what's crazy? And I think you noticed. I probably smoked about 2 or 3 grams that day.
Yeah. I was sitting in that store. The lady was looking at me just laughing because I could not pick what I wanted. I wanted a Snickers, then I wanted this, then I wanted that. There was so much in there, and I'm a stoner to the moon that I love my foods.
Both times we went to that store, we were high as shit. And this time I was in there with you, picking out shit. And then we came back to your house.
And then we smoked more.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, bro, we smoked over 3 grams of wax.
Listen to
Holy
this.
shit.
We smoked out of Austin's neck or his rig. It wasn't even the
it was that big ass science experiment looking shit.
That's what really fucks you up. Because I'm used to it, but you didn't ever take that. So the minute you took that hit, holy shit. You were sitting right here. This chair right there. You were laid the fuck out. I mean, you were laid out, bro. Like I was watching Supernatural by myself, and I'm looking over, and you're snoring, knocked out.
Well, bro, all right? I know. Okay, so just with Bruce, 1.5 grams. Then when we came back from the store pulling off the money, we did another dab. Then when Austin came over, we smoked another dab, and you said I did another big dab like the one I did with Bruce the first time.
Yeah.
And then passed the fuck out.
And then also when we watched wrestling, we smoked. Plus the shows after, we smoked big hits. Like we smoked a lot that first day, bro. We went to bed early that day. Like probably.
That's right. That's right. Because remember the next day I woke up and because the 1.5 grams Bruce gave us for free. But we went to the store to pull off the money to buy 3 grams of wax.
Yeah.
And then the next day when we woke up, remember, there was like what, half a gram of wax left, and I said, "Bro,
Smoked so much that
I said, what
first
the
day.
fuck?" I told you what the fuck happened to all the wax, and you said, "Bro, we smoked it. You don't
Like
remember?"
literally, you were asking me a lot. You were like, "You ready to smoke? You ready to smoke?" I'm like, "Okay." We just took a fat hit like an hour ago, but I'll take another one. And we kept
That
smoking.
I can honestly say this is the highest I've ever been.
That was the best time, bro. Honestly, those 2 days were great. Like I was so beyond stoned, but like probably the highest when was Bruce was here because like he doesn't let you just take a normal hit. He'll keep going, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's why I got fucked up. He let me keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I
Cleared
told
the
him
whole
at
fucking
points.
thing.
I told him at points, I'm like, bro, let me do it because if you do it, you're gonna keep going like 9, 10 times, and I'm gonna die. At least when I know I'm ready, like I'm telling you, bro, he does it every time, and he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm sitting there like, like just the 5th time, I'm trying to hold my breath to keep going because literally it's hitting me.
Bro, that shit was fucking hilarious.
For real, like probably the best time ever, especially when Austin brought his little big, or not little, but big bong over, and I about
No, bro, that thing was fucking huge. That was like a
Yeah.
science experiment. I remember
Yeah.
that. I just thought that was the next day for some reason.
Holy shit, man, that is the next thing to kill us. You thought nectar collectors they're great, don't get me wrong, but bongs the size of that will murder you.
And I'm guessing it murdered me because you said I was knocked the fuck out.
You were, dude. Me and Austin were like, damn, he's sleeping. And it was like, it was 7 o'clock. And I had to wake you up an hour later for, I think it was Dynamite that night. Yeah, it was Dynamite.
Yeah, because it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Why do
Crazy.
I feel like this was in the span of 2 or 3 days? Holy fuck.
It felt like it was longer, like a week, but it was only 2 days you were here. You left Friday morning. So yeah, it was Wednesday and Thursday.
That's crazy.
2
That's
days.
crazy, bro.
For real,
Damn.
man.
But kids, don't do that shit. All right, stay away from the super strong wax. Okay.
Unless you know you can handle it. Because I did
That's
not
right.
know I can handle it.
And if you can handle it, you're a champion.
For real. For real.
But all I say is I earned respect that day. Fucking even Bruce looked at me.
Yeah, he did. He even said it. He's like, "When's your buddy coming back over?"
Oh, I can't wait to smoke with Bruce again. I don't know if I'll do anything like that ever again, bro. But
that was the hit, man.
I'll tell you this: it's the spiritual journey, and you've seen me after. You've seen what happened after, so I know you can testify to what I'm saying. It was the spiritual journey on that fucking trip, man, that it got me to appreciate life. It got me to understand the universe and the body and shit, and it really just brought me to God in the sense that I am feeling the spirit in my body shake and vibrate on a level I've never felt before, and I'm scared as shit. I'll be honest. At the time, I was high as shit, but I got this feeling like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and it was.
Real, man. But I actually do gotta head out of here. You want to take one final big rip for us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go big or go home. All right, here we go. We got this. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
We will be back tonight following AEW Dynamite, the Go Home show. Hopefully they deliver. I'm sure they will. But make sure you join us tonight right after Dynamite. Yeah. Yeah.